Are we actually back for tentacles? Have we come back for tentacles, John?
We've come back for tentacles.
We've come back for tentacles. So, if you're here, you know why you're here. It's tentacle time. Because we're going to pop this in the iCard. This will be an unlisted video. Only people that were in the previous lesson that found this kind of Kraken cookie will know about the Kraken. This is a Kraken cookie.
It's a Kraken.
It's a Kraken cookie. You have unlocked the Kraken cookie. Sorry. Woo! Lost my little mind. I'm going to use the same colors that I had before. I got some reference photos because it's not like I just have Kraken information. I have some Kraken information just sitting in my head, but not like enough Kraken information.
You don't?
I think I'm going to do for the Kraken tentacles, I kind of looked at a bunch of octopi and some things while we were gone, which is kind of like a vaguely green tentacle on the shiny part, and where the little suckers are is going to be purple. So not just a silhouette. Thank you. That's very helpful. Maybe one more Kraken picture and I should be good. Those two are very good. Those two together should get me through the Kraken. So I'm going to get myself through the Kraken and then awkwardly get you through the Kraken. That's my plan. Basically, what I'll say about Kraken tentacles is they're a lot like drawing ribbons.
Yeah.
If you've ever had to do the ribbons, the way the ribbons bend and twist and how you figure out that perspective. Like tree branches, they get ever thinner and more delicate, but they get crazy delicate and curly at the tips. So detail brushes will be your friend. I've got this number 2 bright. I've got some of these details. I've added just some more of these. I've got this shader, number 2 shader. So I'm adding some detail brushes to give me some control over my paint.
Okay.
Hopefully that helps. How you guys doing?
They're
I'm a sippy sippy.
Okay, well, you got sippy sippy this time.
Got coffee now.
Coffee up.
Thank you, Nicole. Hopefully you guys are great.
Yeah,
everything is good.
I mean, like everyone went from one room to the next room. Hold on just a second.
Our kids are like, wait, tentacles? What about Zootopia? This is not cool.
Luna's like, wait, you're painting tentacles? I want to come paint. So everyone was in the other room, and as soon as we posted up the link to this one, everyone jumped over here and piled into this room. So we've already got over 100 people in here.
Just 100 people paint tentacles?
They're ready to come paint tentacles.
Grab a number 2, I think, brush is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to have to just make some decisions. And the first decision I'm going to make is I'm going to go green.
Now, we've swapped out your original painting.
Yeah.
With your original reference painting.
To the reference painting because you want to keep the one that everybody did in the first lesson pristine, yes?
That's right. So we're just for historical reference purposes.
I am taking the phthalo blue and a little of the cad yellow and some white. It's okay if a bit of red gets into this because it'll just make it, now it'll be slightly grayed out and creepy.
Oh.
Right, and which is what we want. And I'm going to just make a decision. So here's my little boat, right? And I have to get some tentacles that are happening. So my first tentacle I'm going to plant is just below my boat. I'm going to put my little mark, like a tree, I've just got to plant it. And then I'm going to just decide how I want this tentacle to wind up.
Whoa, that's a big tentacle.
Yeah, no, this is a sink your ship Kraken.
Oh, that's a big tentacle. I was not expecting a tentacle to go that. I had to zoom out for that tentacle.
That was just going to be a little.
That's a monster.
No, anything else is just food for the guy on the ship.
I guess that's true.
And I don't know if I'm going to tell the story of the missing sailor in this right now. I'm goofing. You don't know. You don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm going to paint the first bit of them in their base color before putting in their little sucker pods.
Okay.
Because I want to get the shape. And then the next part will be, where do I put the sucker pods?
Okay.
That's my trick for tentacles. Is I get the design and form of them first. And then I start going, oh, but where are my little sucker pods?
Well, the community's definitely with you. They're like, go big or go home.
Go big or go home.
They want
go tentacle or go home. I'm going to have 2 brushes in my hand pretty much going this whole time.
Why is that?
Just because two-handed.
You just
because I need to make the thickness and the girth, and then I need to do the weird little design at the tip.
Okay.
So hopefully you can see this on the up-close cam.
Okay, so what color green is that you're using?
I've used a little. There we go. We made a little
Whoa,
twirl.
little like he's all delicate in his tentacleness.
Well, they are. They are, aren't they?
It's like I could whip this around and grab you.
Yeah.
With that. That's a super long, monstrous tentacle.
Yeah. No. This is a deep sea creature.
Mm.
I watched the sci-fi documentary about krakens. I'm up on it. Actually, these are real.
So yeah, no. What color green are you using? Sorry.
I am using a little phthalo, a little cad yellow. I let some cad red get in there and added some white. I'm going to do it again right now.
Okay, so show that
I'll
again.
pull some phthalo over here. I'm going to grab some of this cad yellow. All right. I'm going to mix more than I usually do. Add a little red to it if it's getting too bright on you, and a little white to help with coverage.
Okay.
And make it undersea.
Ah.
Now, I need a tentacle, I think, that's going to come from behind here and maybe wrap.
Okay.
So maybe I'll come from behind the boat.
I'm going to give your tentacle
slightly
more
thick
space.
tentacle, and then wrap it up here.
Whoa. That tentacle's getting the boat.
Yeah, no, the boat's going down. This boat is not having. This is a bloody. I may add some blood to the water here. It could get real dark real fast.
This does not look like a like Disney ride
Well,
type of tentacle attack. This looks
I don't know, like Pirates of the Caribbean. That was a pretty rough little thing that would grab the ship, right?
Yeah, but you got some serious tentacles happening on there.
I do. You gotta have some serious tentacle.
Now, if someone weren't as brave as you, and they were more daunted by the tentacle,
You could probably sketch this in with a little chalk first and think about your design a little bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
not just wing it with the tentacles.
Yeah, I'm kind of a art rebel, and then I'm just gonna wing it.
So, what would you use to sketch in that with?
I think on this a chalk pencil, right? A pastel pencil,
Yeah.
or you might get away with some kids chalk. You might even get away with some pencil, because at this stage you're working some crazy detail. I don't think the discoloration would bug you too much.
Yeah.
You know.
Now I want to go back and see who it is. Oh, so Miss Lovely says, just make sure Dean's not on the boat. And I'm like, well, if there's a Kraken attacking the boat, it's because Dean's on it.
This is true. Here comes the darkness. That's a rough girlfriend, isn't it? Just seriously, so many problems with that relationship right from the get-go. The
Yeah.
age difference. The power imbalances. But no one is immune to the Winchester's charm.
Yeah, no kidding.
Gender neutral angels. Though they're getting less gender neutral every season, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of looking for shape right now and balance. And I like to tell a very organic, funny, silly story. You know?
So Sarah was like, "Are you guys talking about Supernatural?" I said, yes.
Yes.
We're regularly talking about Supernatural. So
I'm going to have a little tentacle come up here
that one.
and go down.
Okay.
Right? Right? These are weird little things that can make your tentacles seem... And this will help you really in all your tentacle painting. If you have them meandering, right? Like this in and out of the water, it will feel like a true sea beast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because that's what they actually do.
As opposed to
I don't know.
being just a sea.
A graphic stock image.
Well, I mean, as it would.
That was the issue with the graphic stock images, is the tentacles all just reach up, which they don't actually tend to do. These little guys are like they're of the water, living in the water.
Mm.
I'll just take that one up. So it's this also gives you a sense that what is under the water, not small.
Yeah. No, it's definitely, those are not little tentacles.
Now I feel like I've got to tell more of a story about what's happening on the boat.
Do you?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's just a whole thing for me now.
How would you do that?
I'm thinking about it.
So, Flame's like, so tentacles are like vines, and I'm like, I know that there's a ogres have layers joke here somewhere, but I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, these are just like the IQ vines in Xanth.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There
There you go.
I hadn't thought about those in a while.
There you go. Pure Xanthony reference. There you go.
But look, that's where I got all my good pun training.
All these magic movies, and we still haven't done any Piers Anthony movies. How has that happened? I think he's hard to work with. That's what I honestly think. Because you got to know people want to make that.
Yeah, I just think that they're also mildly not childly appropriate.
A lot of things these days the kids watch are not child appropriate. You were talking about taking Gumball away from the kids.
This is true.
All right. So, and I just did a little, I'm a little tentacle. So, I think I'm going to, now the mast is bugging me since y'all pointed it out to me.
It's a double mast.
No, we're not. We're going to take the double mast away.
Okay. See you do that, because that's kind of an interesting trick.
Yeah, just going to take that away a little bit. I don't want it. Now that you guys have pointed it out to me, and it annoys me. And I will come here and take out this little flag.
See, you now moved. I have to pan up.
Huh?
Robot camera has to chase you down.
Robot camera's got to chase me down. That's okay. Because I haven't decided. I want to come up with some way to tell the story of what is afoot here. Like, comically now, you just want to take it to a further place. You know. Don't ya?
Yeah.
Just kind of working on the bend there. You can always just mess with your stuff, right?
Yeah.
So,
Chasing you all over there with the camera for a minute. So what do you think?
I'm trying to decide if I want to put a person here freaking out. But I think I'm going to just focus on my tentacles because there's a lot of work to do there. So we have some nice tentacles.
I like the tentacles.
Do we feel good about these tentacles?
Yeah, they're you know, I could almost, yeah, I think that's actually really good.
Do you want some more tentacles?
I don't know. Well, I'll let everyone else to think about that, and while you're going on to add some layers to the tentacles.
I gotta put some stuff in the tentacles. So now I'm gonna get into my purple. I need to get my quinacridone and my doxine and a little white, and I'm going to come here.
I don't wonder if there wouldn't be like a Kraken eyeball poking out of the ocean looking.
Kraken eyeball now.
I don't know.
All right. It's all good. I'll make one up. I'm going to bend the tentacles. So wherever you're bending, whenever you're saying that there's a bend, you've got to kind of foreshorten and pull the tentacles in. Maybe comes along here, and you just want to make sure that you're telling that sort of twisty story of those two tones.
Mm-hmm.
Super important. All right, so like maybe we're really seeing the suckers right here. Where the purple is where we're going to put in a lot of suckers. But then
Kristen's like, she's gonna flick you with a paintbrush for us to keep suggesting stuff. But everybody loves the idea of the eyeball. They're like, eyeball, yes, definitely
I mean,
eyeball.
I'm like...
And so, there's over 150 eyeball-loving people out here, so...
I will eyeball for you. It's fine. I'll do it. I'm just saying, what?
Seriously, she's total D&D-er inside. As a matter of fact, so, like...
Yeah, he's not really stressing me that bad.
Yeah.
It's all good.
And Honey is chomping at the bit because tonight she has a gaming session at the local gaming store. So...
Yeah.
She's going to go play.
All right. Now I'm going to twist this tentacle a different direction. To do that, I put the underside here. Can you see where I did that?
I can. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So just so that they can see that a little better, can you tilt that just towards the left of the camera, just so that Robo Camera can see that a little more head on?
This, what, yeah?
Yeah, just the whole easel. If you just spin it to the left a little.
Yeah. And work here.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Cool. That just gives a little better angle
All right,
there.
for it. Whatever they need.
Yeah. And then...
For it. Oop, put my hand in wet paint. That's a problem.
I'm going to have to scroll down on them, though, so I can get that close.
Oh, I'm holding two brushes. It's like...
You're just going for it.
Gonna have some little...
I'm going to zoom back out because I can't see where you're going.
I'm working. Gonna work.
There you go. I can see you now.
Maybe coming up here, it's
So hold on real quick there. Before you go do that one, let me come and zoom in on that because I want to make sure that we get some...
So what I'm doing is I'm putting purple where I'm trying to say the tentacles are facing me.
Okay.
And the trick to this really, really is to recognize where you make it vanish. And I find vanishing at curves is the easiest.
Okay.
And that's just about blending these two lines into the curve, and then it'll pull here, and then I can pull it around on that side of the curve.
I've got one more idea there. Try to help out. This is getting so dark. I want to try to light the camera.
Okay. Sorry it's getting dark, guys.
Well, I'm going to crank that. I'm going to crank the
Contrast up?
on that other
Well,
camera.
and I'm going to come back with some really light and pink colors. That's going to pop this up. All right. So I feel like I've shown some tentacliness happening here, right? Pull some white out over to my quinacridone. I'll make some very messy but bright pink.
All right. Where are you going to go with that bright pink?
I'm gonna
So I'm
load it
gonna
up
try
on
to
my brush. See how it's like on a tip?
Uh-huh.
And I'm going
Hold
to
on.
very
Oh.
carefully down here start making
Hold on. Before you go in here, I'm going to get you... All right.
little
There
circles.
we go.
Just little circles. Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Just want to make sure I get that on there.
And as you go up, the circles should get smaller.
And we got a whole bunch of people out here that in the room. I'm not able to answer a lot of questions right now because I'm really having to pay attention to what Cinnamon's doing. But thank you guys all for
And
coming.
come back down here.
All right, hold on. Let me get back down there.
And these suckers are going to be kind of just pulled out. See how they're sort of pulled out?
Oh, yeah.
Because they're sideways suckers. I'm getting all this paint on me. I'm so messy with my happy Kraken. He's eating a boat. It's not good for his digestion. The zookeeper would say no. Don't feed the Kraken. But you don't really tell Kraken what to eat, do you?
No. So Dee is actually requesting another Minecraft Kraken painting. She says that she has a little brush. She would love to see that. But a friendly one, where it's a friendly Kraken with the Minecraft.
In Minecraft?
Yeah.
Sure.
Who knows?
Why not?
We did
So I'm going to come right here.
Yeah, we've done those Minecraft ones
Just,
a while ago.
You know, and you can put some little, dots. Maybe I'll come up here. I'm just making some dots of these higher highlighted little suckers, right?
Yep.
To show that they're there. I'm not trying to tell the whole world everything. Just some of the things. Because, you know, sometimes your boat needs to be attacked.
By a kraken.
I hear it. I hear the need. Right? So now I've got some suckers there, like you do. I'm going to get some of my... I've got some just pure Doug's, some pure phthalo over at my CAD.
Okay.
I'm going to pull this out for very, very bright green.
Where are you going to go with this?
And I'm going to add some white to it so it's very, very bright. And I'm going to come and make a reflection. A couple places on my little Kraken tentacles.
Well, don't go running off with that, because I got to keep up with you.
I'm doing my best. I got to go where the painting calls me.
And the camera must chase you.
Right? I'm just adding a little bit of that because it can add a little... If we were doing these really realistically, we'd be at it for a while because these are very involved. The skin tones and stuff like this of octopi. Is it cephalopods?
Hmm.
I can't remember. Now I am trying to put my reflection kind of sunward.
Yeah.
Like you do. Just saying that the tentacles have... They're picking up a little light. They're shiny.
Are they?
Yeah. See how shiny they are? And then I'm going to get my number 2 back out. Get a little of my white.
Now I have the...
Wait. I'm going to be down here. You ready?
Hold on. Okay, gotcha.
Going to add the disturbances to the water.
Oh, cool. Now, I have the contrast and gain cranked way up on this camera so you guys can see all of the subtle differences here.
That's what you got to do. You got to disturb the water, guys.
But it looks more like we'll get the
Right?
the wide camera on it here in a minute.
Because that would totally disturb the water.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I'm going to tell a little story. It's a little gruesome because I'm going to take my red and through here.
You're going to put some blood in the water.
I am. Like a noticeable amount.
This boat's gone dark.
It has. Well, now we know who was sailing it and what happened. Right? Do we feel like we know that more now?
I think you nailed it.
Do we still want an eyeball?
Oh, yes. I think we definitely want an eyeball.
All right.
Get the eyeball.
Going back to my deep green.
Michael Bolton is no more.
Dude. Yeah. And I think I'm going to just round up a space here. That's what I'm going to do.
All right.
Because now I'm not looking at a reference, guys. So I'm just pulling this from
This is just...
me being a big dorktastic person. I'm going to add some little reflection of him into the water because he would. I'm going to have to put out some more white.
All right, let me help you get there.
Sippy, sippy. My coffee's not cold.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. This is so funny now. Yeah, I like that. So I'm taking a little yellow and some black, and I'm grabbing some white. Because I just don't want a perfect white eyeball.
All right. So this eyeball is just peeking. Everybody thinks this is totally dorktastic. Everyone loves this. So this is definitely a successful Everyone's, and so you know,
Cookie.
there's like 170 people out here who are really into the idea of there being an eyeball poking out. So, and they're just having a really great time chatting and carrying on here. So, and right now everyone is agreeing that dorktastic is a fabtastic word to describe what we are doing.
Oh yeah, it's happening. It is happening. Now I'm going to dry this little space because I'm going to make a whole bunch of little weird shading because I'm getting into it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So while she's shading, I will say thank you guys for coming, and like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will have Luna say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Okay, so thank you guys for coming, and don't forget. Oh, this is. I'm gonna turn Cinnamon back up here. This is definitely one of those paintings that you must share. I have to see lots of them.
If you're adding tentacles to your boat.
If you want me to talk her into doing more crazy shenanigans like this, definitely post up pictures so that we can see them.
I'm coming along the outer edge of my eyeball with purple. And pulling it down.
Okay.
Fading it out.
Oh, this one's just begging for some glow paint love.
No. But I do think we need to do some stuff.
Some black light on this theme could be good.
It really could.
And you know, everyone's kind of figured it out now that I can just be like, anytime they have a really good idea, I'm like, oh yeah, tentacles and eyeballs, yeah, because I want one of those paintings too. So
I'm pulling out my quinacridone and I'm adding a little white to it. And I'm going to make sure I add this kind of here. I'm going to orient my ocular thing to be looking.
It's like
At
peering.
Yeah. And I like the green undertone here. It's nice. Makes it feel a little otherworldly.
Ooh, what about a glitter kraken? I would like a glitter kraken.
I know you would.
Oh, so these are suggestions that are coming from the chat. I'm not just like making these up.
I know you
I mean, so yeah, Kraken needs a coffee charged eyeball.
Kraken's gonna get an interesting eyeball for sure.
And glow glitter. Oh, that's a good idea. We got to find some glow glitter.
We have some glow glitter. Remember when glitter that glows?
Yeah, I like the idea of glow glitter. We need more to do something there.
There's got to be more thought into the glow glitter.
Yeah. Oh, glow powder. And what do you think about that stuff?
Glow powder?
Yeah. Have you used that in paints?
No, I have not. From like Holy and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They were just asking.
So I grabbed a little black and a little purple, and I'm gonna come around this little eye here on this outside edge. Just pulling that in a little bit. Just a little bit. Wiping my brush. I'm going to get some black here. Putting that right there at the center. So we know what he's focusing on. And that just got funny. Really funny. I'm going to put a little cad red and a little of my yellow. And make kind of a nice orange here. Load up my brush. There's a load. And I'm going to start pulling some highlights in the eye. And it really is going to be about, I just grabbed some quinacridone, the play between these two zones in the eye.
So now the requests are coming in for all of the D&D character monster combinations.
YouTube's going to be like, what's going on with their channel?
All of a sudden we've had a huge explosion in dorktacular topics.
I'm coming back with some quinacridone over this.
Oh, that's really cool.
Just working this.
Again, it's just about those layers again, huh?
It is always about the layers. I mean, you can daily paint something like this and then just really nail it, but yeah.
All right, I was just sort of staring at the eyeball. It was, you know, I have a feeling this eyeball is a little bit like the Mona Lisa. It just follows you wherever you go.
Wow. I've actually put it really right on the ship.
I'm just teasing.
Little light from the sun across the top. And I'm letting that have a bit of a rest while I grab some just CAD.
Mm-hmm.
And pull that from the ocular cavity out a bit. Maybe some flex into here. Just to give it some personality, like you do.
And they were asking if you're going to put some reflection of him in the water.
Yeah.
They'll love the eye. They're just like, oh, are you going to put your, you know, so now they're like, I don't know. I'm asking questions too. So, like, they're like.
A little bit there.
A
little bit here.
He's a fairly healthy eyeball poking out of the water there.
Gonna come here and.
Now you're using titanium white there?
I am, just to create a little.
Just a little glossy reflection.
Little bit. But where it's really important to me, going to be between the eyeball.
Marilyn says, it's a healthy eyeball because he's eating so well.
There he is. He's having whole feelings about what's going on. He is.
Rhonda thinks that this is Kevin the Kraken.
There we go. I feel like he's just...
That's so awesome.
He's just sort of there now, having his little moment. We're going to take a little of his green. Make sure some green gets in the water, guys.
Oh, for him underneath there?
Yeah. Just put a little green in. And now he needs a little water splashy splash, too. Little water splashy splash for him, too.
Angel's like, bad Kevin.
Kevin ate a boat. It's just, sorry, it's so weird. Yes.
I like it.
Kraken ate a boat.
All right. So I'm going to go over. I'm going to zoom back out on the other camera. And I'm going to go look over at Kevin because I think Kevin's pretty cool. There he is. All right. Right over so I can see him.
He's having a whole little moment, isn't he?
Kevin ate a boat.
He ate a boat.
I like how he's got very delicate tentacles. They're just checking it out all the way up.
Yeah. Well, when you're this size, you don't need the biggest tentacles in the world, do you? I'm just feeling like I need a shadow here.
That's
Sorry, guys.
cool.
This is what happens when I'm actually painting. I'm like, oh, wait. Oh, wait. I just want that extra little...
Just that extra little bit on there.
Yeah, it gets weird, but I just do.
All right. So any tips for home eyeball crackeners?
You know, really, everything you learned in Cat's Eye applies here in Kevin's Eye.
Kevin's eye.
Kevin's Eye. Sweet little Kevin here. Has a lot in common with our kitty.
He just wanted to play. See?
He's just very hungry. I love how the eyeball is like pulsing.
He's got like the puppy with the hungry eyes at dinner.
It's just, this is Paint Your Pet Week. Continues.
This is our segue into next week.
Just what a goofy painting. What? All right, so this will go private to process.
Yep.
And then it'll be hooked into the sailboat to be a cookie for some other lucky person who would be really thrilled to see it cracking.
Kevin the cookie.
Kevin the cookie. Just there, waiting for somebody. I hope you like this. I hope you enjoy the Kraken. Listen, everything you're doing, the stuff about Alan, all that stuff, it is the nicest thing in the world. And it means everything to John and I. We really appreciate it. And yes, we are doing a quest this Thursday. I haven't put it up yet. But it's going to be on either Eyeballs and Skills or Eyeballs and Feathers. Something.
Yeah.
I'm just working it out.
So, like you do.
Like
You don't need to hide in there. There you go. No hiding.
Was I hiding?
I was hiding under this. The doot, doot, doot,
Look,
doot.
dude.
There it is.
Dude, honestly, I like the boat being attacked. Dude, put him up so everyone's like, I didn't see that in the tutorial. That's not on the thumbnail. I don't understand what's happening.
Or you have to come here to the secret place to find it.
And yeah, and you'd be like, well, only those who know.
Yeah.
Only those strong enough to get to the end of a tutorial find the cookie, that we just declared happens.
It's a Kraken cookie. We may put other cookies in.
We might.
We're gonna do more
We
cookie
might.
dropping.
Okay. You guys have a beautiful rest of your day.
Love you guys.
Love you. See you at the Easel really soon. Come join us live Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 11 a.m. Central, or enjoy one of the hundreds of paintings available on replay anytime